Hey guys, it's Hannah and this is Bookworms Talk. And today I'm going to film a book haul and I have two very large stacks of books. So I bought a lot of books this past month or two or however long it's been since my last book haul. I blame it on living alone and no one being able to tell me don't go to Barnes & Noble and buy that, Hannah. That's normally Mackenzie's job. I'm gonna have to learn self-control. It's gonna have to happen. But I'm just gonna jump right into this and show you all the books that I bought. First, I'm going to start on my Kindle because if I don't do it now, I will forget later and then be like, damn it, Hannah. First off, I have Left Drowning by Jessica Park. I'm gonna try not to turn around, just turn to the side without getting in lights. Yay, it works. So anyway, I heard lots of really good things about this from Colleen Hoover, and I hold her opinion very high on the totem pole of things I hold of. I don't know. So anyway, I picked it up because I heard lots of good things. It has amazing ratings on Goodreads. Haven't read the synopsis. I just trust you and her and people that much. Maybe that's a bad thing? I don't know, we'll find out. I have been waiting for this book for so long. It is my most anticipated book of 2013. And that is Convicted by Aletha Romig. I want to read this so damn bad, and I think I'm going to finish it over Thanksgiving break / Christmas break, more like Christmas break, but yes, I'm so excited. Don't you dare spoil me. I will cry. Don't spoil me if you've read it, because this is one of those things where I was spoiled on Simple Perfection, ergo reason I haven't finished reading it, because everyone's like, psst, that happens all up on my Goodreads status. I'm like, you see that it's like 16% done? Why tell me the end? You know I'm not there yet anyway. So don't spoil me on this. I will cry. I will cry, because if you read the series, you understand why that would be the case. Because everything. Next up, I have something that I, again, haven't read the synopsis for, and it is highly recommended from you guys, and I just like, you know what, it's at my Target, I see it, I'm gonna get it because you guys say it's good, and you guys are pretty much never wrong, so I'm gonna trust you, and I went ahead and bought it, and that is Real by Katie Evans. Kind of out of breath, I probably said that really fast. Don't know what it's about. I kind of hate the cover, to be truthful here, TBT guys. I hate it. And then his little blue star right there. What? I don't like the cover, but I'm trying not to be that person that's like, I judge books on covers, but let's be real, I'm kind of that person, because I'll buy a cover of a book, I'll buy a cover of a book, I'll buy a book because the cover's cool, and then other times because I read the synopsis. Don't lie, you do it too. I know you do. Next up, I have Unteachable by Leah Raider. Like radar, kind of. Just say it 100 times until it sounds like something that's a word, Hannah, yes. I picked this up again because I got so many recommendations for this book. I think it was Lisa. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Lisa that was just like, oh my god, you need to read this. Or it was Stephanie. It was probably both of you guys. But yeah, I heard 1,010 really good things about this, and I'm kind of excited to read it. Again, haven't read the synopsis. I'm just getting in a thing where I don't do that anymore. I could not tell what the cover was. I thought, oh, it's like flames or something, and then I turned it, and I realized it was a face. I'm slow like that. Like, I swear to God, I didn't see it until, like, I just was putting it together on the pile of books. I was like, oh, that's what it is. It's a person. But actually, I think I do know a little bit of what it's about, where there's, like, a student-teacher fraternization deal, and because I'm just reading a lot of that for class, which is awk, just saying. But yeah, so I'm reading that kind of thing, and it's sort of interesting. It actually is really interesting to me because I haven't read a lot. But yeah, so moving on to the next book and stopping to the jumble. English is not my language today. This is one that I just jumped around like an idiot at my community mailbox when I got it because, oh, you'll understand, and that is Losing Hope by Colleen Hoover. And it's not just Losing Hope, it's signed. And it's signed by not just Colleen Hoover, which is amazing in itself, but also by Griffin Peterson. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I was super excited about this. That was my dance. Now you understand the dance, and look at the inside, it's so pretty. Everything about this book is so pretty. Yeah, so I was super excited to get this. I'm super excited. Oh, that's my excited voice. Really, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I really don't know. Next book I picked up is Fixed on You by Laura Lynn Page. And, I mean, this cover is like just hot. It's hot. Don't you dare make a gif of that, Corey, just like you did not a gif. recording me this entire video of me going, this book is hot, and it was a thing. It was a thing, and he does that. Anyway, this cover really is hot, 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 hot. Try to make a video of that. Anyway, back on track, my brain. This sounds really good. Actually, I read the synopsis on this, guys. I actually did. It's not like it sounds super, like, new idea, original thing, but I'm looking for something that's relatively small, which it is. Yeah, I picked it up. Sounded nice. I like the cover. I like the back part, and I got it. I got it. Next book I have isn't really anything interesting because I had to get it for my British literature class. It was kind of like, but that is A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man and The Dubliners by James Joyce. I didn't have to read The Dubliners, I just had to read A Portrait of the Artist. James Joyce's writing is really, really dense, and you have to read into everything. If he says one thing, he means 50 things by it, and so, didn't like it, but yeah, I had to buy it for school, so I bought it! It's part of the book haul! It's a dancing, singing book now! I also got Red Hill by Jamie Maguire. I've yet to finish this. I got about 50 pages in. I wanted to read it before Halloween. That just didn't happen. So I don't know when I will read it, but I generally like Jamie Maguire's writing, and I had to buy it because I went to go see her and Abby and Colleen over, I think in Katy? Yeah, like Katy, like a month or so ago. And so I got it signed. Yay! Yes, another singing book. So yeah, I had to buy the physical stuff. That's my excuse to continue buying books. At least the one for this next couple. I have already read this book, but because last excuse, same excuse. It is Twisted Perfection by Abby Glines, and that excuse was, I saw her and I wanted something to be signed, and I didn't get to do that in Book Bash. And so if I can flip the page, is that gonna, yes, it happened, yay! And so I got it signed. So yeah, I bought it, even though I read it. Because I like having things in physical copies so I can pet them. I pet books. Judge me. And then I got The Vincent Boys by Abby Glines as well. I have not read this, and it sounded really good. I've been wanting to read it. I wanted to find an old cover, like with the lollipop, because I like that better. But anyway, I saw this and I was like, I need to get it because I don't see it at my Barnes & Noble. So if I don't get the chance, I might as well do it now. And so I got this signed too, which is exciting. And yeah, it's been recommended. I finally got it, guys. You're welcome. Thank you for saying, okay, next book now. This next one is kind of one of those oddballs where I'm just like, all these romance books, and then wow, this Allegiant by Veronica Roth. I've been waiting for this one for a very long time because the cliffhanger at Insurgent, but I heard some not so great things about this book, so it's kind of one of those, if I don't finish it, I'm not going to be frustrated and stuff, so I'm delaying reading this one. Probably in the summer gonna read this, maybe? Don't spoil me, please. I already know it's a not good thing, that's frustration-ness, but yeah, I haven't, don't you dare spoil me. This one's an itty-bitty little book. It's like, I'm like 12 pages long. But you guys know who my favorite poet is. If you don't, check out my poets video I have up here, my favorite contemporary poets. And my favorite of all time contemporary poet so far, I guess I should say so far, is Neil Hilborn, and this is his little collection of poem books, and this is called Clatter. And I'm just, it's little, it's itty bitty, but I paid way too much for this. But it's Neil Hilborn, and he's my favorite ever, so I bought it anyway. Smallest book I ever owned. No, seriously, this is the smallest book I've ever owned. So yeah, I picked this up. Haven't started reading it. I think you guys can count on me reviewing this. I can read this between essays, because it's little. So you might actually see a review on this kind of soon. And right along the lines of poetry, I have a collection of poems by Sierra de Mulder, and it is called The Bones Below. I really love her writing. She is just awesome, okay? Again, with my poets video that I have up here, I talk about her, and she's awesome sauce. That's what Sierra is. She's all kinds of awesome sauce. I love her writing. Oh, I just flipped through. Mrs. Dahmer, that one, shocking, and Anna, and what's the other ones? Oh, When the Apocalypse Comes is another good one, and Static, and what's the others? To the Woman Hitting on My Boyfriend, that one was good too. So yeah, lots of her poems are very funny, and then some of them are very like, oh fuck, when you realize what she's saying and it clicks with you. And anyway, she's just a great poet. She's my favorite female poet because I love her writing. I also love her stage presence, but then Sarah Kay's voice is just so... Audiobooks to that woman's voice would be fantastic. I'm going to move on to my one last book. My one last book. I'm gonna move on to my one last book. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, really, I apologize. I don't know what is going on with my brain. Anyway, the next book I have is Stranger by Megan Hart. I love me some Megan Hart. I really do. This is a bigger book than most of her books. Like, this is, how many pages? 400 something. This is like 100 pages more than most of her books, I feel like. Anyway, I haven't really read the back to, let's read the back to this. I pay strangers to sleep with me. I have my reasons, but they're not the ones you'd expect. I read the back to it now. I was with you guys. We shared the moment. Anyway, I buy pretty much everything Megan Hart, always. Love her books, and she keeps coming out with more. I'm happy about that. There's one called Flying, and I want it so bad. So bad, and I think it comes out in like March or something. I had this idea when I was in an airport once of like, all these people, they all have their individual stories and their reasons for why they're there. It's kind of like people watching is kind of the inspiration behind this whole idea that I have. This is like my only piece of writing idea that I'm sharing with you guys, but that's only because if it's already kind of been done before in little ways, so it's not like I have this brilliant idea that no one else has thought of. But yeah, you should at the end and you got a treat. You got me talking about writing, which I like never really do because I'm paranoid like that. No offense to you guys, but just to being safe. Safe with my writing, because my writing's my babies. And that actually kind of brings a thought to mind. I get a lot of questions on like writing advice and stuff like that, and I would love to help you guys out on that kind of thing. If you want me to do a question and answer kind of type of video with questions about writing and stuff like that, like driven towards that specifically, I would love to do that. And so if you guys want me to do that, go ahead and leave your comments down there in the comments. I was gonna say description. How many times do I do that? Like 45,000. So yeah, leave all your questions down there and let me know if you would like a video like that. I think that'd be really fun to do because I get a lot of questions when it comes to writing, and I take those kind of seriously because I want to help out as much as I can. So yeah, I would like to help you guys out if you have any of those kind of questions. So yeah, let me know. Like I've said like 35 times already because I haven't done a video in a while and it feels awkward ending it and I don't know how and okay, I'll talk to you guys later next time. Bye! Because I could have said that faster. Breathe. Bye guys! And today I'm going to fill a that was Pig Latin for book haul.
I'm an elephant. When I'm alone and bored, I just make elephant sounds.